The Vitality Pathway is a journey that we take churches on, established churches that have a desire to create new ministry dreams so that they're not living off their ministry memories.
I think churches that enter the Vitality Pathway, they're starting to make a shift usually from internally focused efforts and start looking outside of themselves. And one of the ways they see to look outside of themselves is helping start something new.
Oftentimes we're just asking questions to reinvigorate their passion for ministry, the clarity about their ministry. And I would say for those churches that are inspired to plant a new church, the Holy Spirit has gripped them and moved them along far enough in their maturity process that they realize that healthy things reproduce. One of the things we believe in Congregational Vitality is that no church just kind of drifts in the right direction. And one of the good things about Trinity Manchester is they noticed that they were at a stable place and wanted to do something about that.
We saw that we were definitely had been stable for a while, and that if we didn't address that, that could become a big concern. Part of our work was to work in the city of Hartford, Connecticut, which is a city of great need. I remember feeling the sense of being alive, like I was never felt more alive in ministry than when I was in Hartford. So as I got back into Manchester, I remember the intersection that I was at, and this idea came into my head, the voice of God, and he said, what if you planted a church in Hartford? And all of a sudden I knew that that was a game changer.
The idea of him going out during what was kind of a vulnerable season while they're doing Vitality Pathway work made no sense whatsoever from a human perspective. And yet, they decided to make the bold move of pursuing that possibility, even though on paper it made no sense whatsoever.
I think a church looks at their resources, they look at what they have, not just financially, but staff-wise, gift-wise, how the Lord is stirring in them. And a lot of churches begin to say, we have the right people at the right place that could meet a need at the right time, and that's what launches them in that particular direction. So a youth pastor who's been here for years, knows people within the community, has a heart to reach a different population base. The church is ripe and ready to release those gifts and bless the kingdom by letting them go. And I think that's what happened here for sure.
If God says you're pregnant, don't laugh. Now, he may be a 40-something youth pastor that he's giving birth to, and you're going to send as a church planter, which is part of God's sense of humor. But yes, established churches keep giving birth if they're renewed by the vision God's giving them.
Every church might take a different path, but if it's something that is healthy, meaning pursuing Christ, and missional, pursuing His priorities in the world, then the kingdom benefits from that. And so we thank God for churches that listen to the Lord.
As an established church, are you willing to take a risk and trust God that He will not only bless the church plant, but He'll bless the churches that support and send as well?